Because you could be filming to set up an escape from.
Oh, really? Okay.
How do you want?
Okay.
He's got jokes.
Did you tell
I have concern.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by?
I have concern.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by? Did you stop them and say, "Hey, you're planning an escape. Don't take pictures here"?
Yes, sir. You come over here and talk to me, please. You can come over here and talk to me, please.
I'm asking you over here.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, you are.
Why?
You're trespassing.
I'm trespassing.
Yes, sir.
No, sir, I'm peacefully assembling on public property.
Hey folks, welcome back to our channel. Today, let's talk about something really important, knowing and protecting your rights when dealing with the police. In our digital world, it's easy to capture what's happening around us. One powerful thing we can do with our phones or cameras is record how the police behave. Imagine this situation. You're stopped by the police and things start to feel unfair or even illegal. If you don't have any proof of what happened, it's tough to show you didn't do anything wrong or to hold the police responsible. But if you use your camera, you can record the situation and have evidence if it ever goes to court. Unfortunately, there have been cases where people were treated badly, felt scared, or even got arrested just for filming the police, even when it's completely legal. In today's video, we'll see a guy who stood up for his rights and was attacked by police officers for not stopping his camera. His bravery reminds us why it's crucial to use our right to film the police in public. If you believe in defending civil rights, please consider giving it a thumbs up, subscribing to our channel, and sharing it with your friends and family. Your support can really make a difference in spreading awareness, and don't forget to head over to his channel to appreciate him for standing up for our rights. Links in the description.
Taking pictures.
Hello? May I ask what you're doing?
You can stop filming right now. We are not going to allow you to film us on state property. You can stop.
I'm down here.
We're not on state property.
Okay, is there a reason why you're filming the institution?
Yes.
Why?
Because we want to.
Because you want to?
Mm-hmm.
Were you authorized by Department of Corrections?
Don't need to be authorized.
You're standing on state property
No,
right
I'm not.
now. You are.
No, I'm not. Public easement. See that road right there? This is a public easement. See those utilities right there? That's public. See that sign that you guys posted down there? You posted it on that side.
Is there a reason why you're filming?
Because we want to. We're photographers. That's what we do.
Okay. But we have a public information officer that will allow you to film all you want.
We don't
and
need
authorize
permission.
Everything you do.
We don't need permission.
Why the conflict?
We just, no conflict. You came out to
What
us.
are you going to use the film for?
For my personal use.
Okay, you cannot film inmates without their permission.
But I am.
Do you have their permission?
Don't need it.
Do you have their written permission?
Don't
to
need
film
it.
Each one of them?
Don't need it.
Do you have my permission?
Don't need yours. You're being audio and video
and if
recorded.
you're going to put that on any social media, you need my permission.
I do not.
Absolutely not.
And if you're audio recording, that actually is against the law.
No, it's not. Not as long as you're being told.
Did you tell me?
I did.
And I'm not approving you to audio record me.
Okay.
I don't care about your approval.
You guys have a nice day.
Inside OIC.
We're gonna walk down here. It's a government vehicle. Sorry, Chris.
Is this just the men's prison?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, because the female prison is on the other side. I don't know what you guys are so upset about. It's just cameras. Rules and policies don't apply out here, though. Law applies out here, not rules and policies. Sorry. This is outside your jurisdiction out here.
So that officer, that sergeant over there, got on the radio and said this is not going well, and they're over there to talk.
Yeah, pretty mad. But One basic thing to remember is you cannot trespass the eyes. You know what that means? Whatever I can see from a public easement, I can film. So, sorry you're upset about it. Sorry you don't know what the law is,
Well,
but
I have responsibility to keep this place secure.
understood.
That is
We're not over
why
there.
I'm here.
We're not over
And
there.
when we have people doing something that I don't know what you're doing or why you're doing it.
Well, I just told you what we're doing.
It's I need to ask.
Right on.
I need to find out.
You did say
Because I don't know who you are.
You
Okay.
did tell us that we can't film.
No. I
Yeah,
haven't told
actually, you
anything.
did.
You're still filming.
Actually,
still filming.
but you came out and you said that at
I've asked you
first.
not to, and I asked you to step off our property.
Well, I'm not on your property.
I haven't stepped on your property.
Fire hydrant, utility poles, not put in by the
I'm
prison.
not out here to create conflict.
Well, then why are you here?
Because you could be filming to set up an escape from.
Oh,
restitution.
really? Okay.
How do you want?
Okay.
He's got jokes.
Did you tell
I
the
have concern.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by?
I have concern.
Did you tell that to the Google car when they drove by? Did you stop them and say, "Hey, you're planning an escape. Don't take pictures here"? You didn't. Okay, thank you.
You guys have a nice day.
It is the walk of shame.
The situation we're talking about happened on a public sidewalk, a place usually open for everyone, but with some rules to follow. The person in the middle of the argument strongly claims they have the right to stay there, even though the police say they're trespassing. This disagreement brings up important legal ideas, like the First Amendment that protects free speech, the public's right to use public spaces, and the rules for the police in these situations. The person insisting to stay on the sidewalk shows that they think they have the right to speak freely and gather in public. The First Amendment lets people express themselves in public places like sidewalks. But this right isn't absolute and can have some restrictions set by the government, like limits on time, place, and behavior. So the big legal question here is whether the police asking the person to leave is okay based on the situation. Accusing someone of trespassing in a public space makes us think about what's public and what's private. Trespassing usually means being on someone's property without permission. But public sidewalks are places where everyone has a right to be. Unless the person was breaking specific laws, like blocking the way or doing something illegal. Just being on the sidewalk probably doesn't count as trespassing. The situation also makes us wonder about how much power the police have when it comes to trespassing on public property. Officers need to follow the law and keep order, but they also have to respect people's rights. It's a challenge to balance these responsibilities, especially when there's a disagreement about whether something is against the law, like in this case. There are legal examples that help us understand these kinds of disagreements. Some cases have looked at how much free speech and public access people have and when the police can limit that. Usually there needs to be a clear and current threat to public safety or order to limit access to public spaces. Without that reason, telling someone to leave a public sidewalk might be seen as going too far. We want to hear what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice is important in shaping discussions on important topics. Let's keep exploring, asking questions, and getting involved in the world to make sure our rights are respected and our communities are safe. Now let's watch our next case.
Greetings everyone, this is Jeff with On Your Civil Rights Investigations. I will be your civil rights investigator for the day. I'm here at the Fort Lauderdale, Florida City Hall entrance, literally at the steps of City Hall right there. I'm going to be spreading the message of God bless the homeless veterans out here today, people coming and going, and hopefully everything will go good. This is freedom of speech, freedom of religion, and freedom of assembly on public property. God bless the homeless vets. Let's see how this goes. Literally at the steps of City Hall, the most traditional of traditional public. Good afternoon, y'all. God bless our homeless vets. Yes, I can. Who says? I can and I am. I can and I am. It's not loitering. It's not. Did you say it's called loitering? Well, wait. What'd you say? It's called loitering? It's called peaceful assembly on public property, fellas. That's what it's called. How you doing, sir? God bless the homeless vet. When the cops explain to you that I can do it, you gonna apologize to me? You're not talking now? What is it that I can't do, though? What are you trying to say that I cannot do? Hello?
You're begging.
Am I begging? Have you seen me beg? What is it that you're saying that I can't do? I would like to know. Is he telling you not to talk? You're just going to do what he tells you?
I'm getting ready to go home.
Okay, that's cool, man. Look, I don't want any hostilities or anything. I'm just telling you that this is called peaceful assembly, and I can do it. And God bless all of us veterans, gentlemen. Yes, sir. You come over here and talk to me, please? You can come over here and talk to me, please.
I'm asking you to come over here.
Am I being detained?
Yeah, you are.
Why?
You're trespassing.
I'm trespassing.
Yes, sir.
No, sir, I'm peacefully assembling on public property, on a public sidewalk. How can I help you? I'm sorry?
They don't want you here.
Okay, before we go any further, let me put you on notice. All right? I am standing on a traditional public forum,
Okay.
engaged in freedom of speech,
Okay.
freedom of religion, and freedom of assembly, like I said, on a traditional public forum. I'm not trespassing. I'm peacefully assembling. So you've got one of two choices. You can honor your oath to uphold and defend the Constitution of the United States, or you can violate my rights. Which one's it going to be?
Okay. You're disturbing people coming in and out of the building.
I am not disturbing anybody. Have you seen me disturb anybody?
I have not seen you disturbing anybody.
Okay.
I got a call stating that you
Call is hearsay. All right, they're not telling the truth. I'm standing here peacefully, saying God bless homeless veterans, people coming and going to this facility. I'm literally standing at the steps of City Hall.
I'm speaking to you, man.
Okay.
We're having a conversation.
All right,
Okay. So again, how do you know you're not disturbing anybody?
because I'm just standing here saying God bless homeless veterans.
So, but you can speak for other people and saying you're not disturbing.
That's freedom of speech.
But again, you're loitering and you're disturbing people coming in and out of City Hall.
I'm not loitering. I am peacefully assembling on a traditional public forum.
Now, so we have a conversation. Can you peacefully stand on the sidewalk?
I can peacefully stand right here at the steps of City Hall, and that's where that's where God put it in my heart to do this. That's where I intend to do it. Unless I'm being trespassed, I don't want to be arrested for trespassing.
Now again, explain to me if we're getting a call of you disturbing people coming in and out of City Hall, right? God sent you to come here and hold that sign up, correct? God bless homeless vets,
Correct.
right? Now, why are we going to continue standing there? If we get calls of you disturbing people, why not just do it where you're not going to disturb others?
Because I want to spread my message to as many people as I can. And there's a lot of traffic coming in and out of this area.
Okay. Well, I'm asking you kindly not to do it in this area.
Okay, well, I would like to do it in this area because it reaches more people. It's literally the steps of City Hall. Literally, the steps of City Hall.
I get it.
All right.
Right. So I'm just trying to not have this issue prolong itself.
All right.
And I'm asking
Okay, have you conducted any kind of sort of investigation to see if I'm disturbing anybody? Have you witnessed me disturb anybody?
Why are we making this a big deal? That's what I'm
Because
asking you.
my civil rights is a big deal. Our civil rights as Americans are big deals.
But you know, you're taking that to a whole nother level. It doesn't have to get to.
I'm standing on a public sidewalk saying God bless the homeless veterans.
There's people walking through here that may feel unsafe to even walk to their cars. That's what I'm trying to get to.
I'm not doing anything to make anybody feel unsafe. I'm not doing anything. I'm politely and peacefully saying God bless homeless veterans.
But again, okay, and unfortunately, this is the world we live in. You may not be approachable by some people, and that's where they may feel unsafe to walk to their
Well,
car.
it doesn't. It's not about feelings. It's about the law, and it's about the Constitution. It's about our civil rights. And I am out here exercising a civil right, and I intend to continue.
Every right to do so. I'm trying to have a conversation here.
So can I continue doing it?
Can you just not do where people are walking through?
That's the whole point of spreading the message to access as many people as you can.
But what if some people don't want to be spoken to?
I can't help that. I can't help that. If they don't want to be spoken to, then they can stay home, I guess.
This is their place of work.
Well, especially government employees. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what you're saying, man.
Okay, well, either I can stay here or I can't.
I'm asking you nicely.
Okay, well, I'm not going to do that. I'd rather stay over here.
Hey, just don't. People like.
All right.
God said this, but like.
I'm just going to stand out. Here's what I'm doing. Watch what I do. Good afternoon, y'all. Have a blessed day. God bless homeless veterans.
In the video, there was this really amazing moment. A 100-year-old person holding a sign that said, "God bless the homeless vets." It's like a big deal because just holding up that sign is something called freedom of speech, which means you can say what you want without getting in trouble. It's a right we all have according to our rules, the Constitution. But guess what? A security person came up to them and said they were doing something wrong, like hanging around too much and asking for money. But the sign didn't say anything about that. Actually, the 100-year-old wasn't doing anything wrong at all. They were just standing there peacefully on public land, not bothering anyone. They weren't even trying to get money from people. They were just sharing a message. Then, out of nowhere, a police officer shows up and tries to say they're not allowed to be there and wants to take them away. But hold up, how can you kick someone off public property? That's like saying you can't be in a park or on the sidewalk, which doesn't make much sense. The officer's idea that standing on public property and saying what you think should get you in trouble doesn't seem right at all. It's kind of sad that someone whose job is to make sure everyone follows the rules doesn't seem to understand the rules themselves. You'd think people who take an oath to protect and serve would know this stuff, but sometimes they don't. And when they mess up like this, it makes people not trust them as much. If only they would remember to respect our rights, maybe we wouldn't have so many problems with them acting like bullies. We want to hear what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice is important in shaping discussions on important topics. Let's keep exploring, asking questions, and getting involved in the world to make sure our rights are respected and our communities are safe. Now let's watch our next case.
I'm sorry? What do you mean?
Can't do any videos that use cameras. Right there, it says right there.
That you can't use cameras. I know I seen
Or photos.
I seen something back there saying something about respect privacy of others, but
Right, because it's for clients.
but the only thing is we in public right now. You see how this is a lot.
These are people that are there for their business. They can't be filmed.
I think I'm pretty much good to go.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I think so.
Come up to the front. No, sir.
Oh, you call him like a supervisor or something?
No, I'm calling out security, so you can't do it. No, wait to call the client the security for the campus.
Yeah, but sir, this is what's your name, sir?
Brown, sir.
Brown.
Yes, sir.
What I'm trying to tell you is, the people are in public.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Just their privacy. It's their privacy.
You're not gonna allow me to speak, sir?
No, sir. I'm listening to you speak.
Well, you cut me off, respectfully. So what I'm trying to tell you is, by people being in public, there's no expectation to privacy, sir. Plus, I have official business here as well, so. These are public records right here, sir. See this on the wall right here?
Yes, sir. You can't film the people. That's all I'm saying.
Sir, you can't be blocking my ways, man. You can't, man.
Yes, I can.
You can't, man. Trust me, you just can't do it, man.
Security, come at the front, man.
Sir, I'm trying to get this pamphlet right here. This guy here, man. Look at this guy, man. Look at this guy. You're standing in publicly accessible areas, not making any efforts to go past any restricted doors. I don't have any ill intent, not here to do anything nefarious. Just want to be able to exercise my rights unmolested by Mr. Brown here. We'll be good to go. And I have to file a FOIA with this department. That's all I'm trying to do. What's your name, ma'am?
Benny.
Benny? So, and you're a sergeant?
She said Penny.
Penny. Okay, yeah, Penny. So, yeah, so that's all I was trying to do, and everything will be good to go. Thanks. So she just said I'm good to go.
No, she can't say that.
Well, she's a sergeant. She's over you.
Yes, sir. She might be over me, but she's not over this account.
So don't touch me, man.
No, I'm not touching you. You can't film in front of people. You can't
Sir,
film. You can't film this lobby.
Sir,
You can't film this lobby.
I'm going to tell you like this, man.
You can't. I need Claudia. You can't film this lobby.
Yeah, he needs Claudia.
Yes, ma'am. I need a unit over here. After the. He's filming in the lobby, and the scientist said you can't film in the lobby, and the management wants him removed.
Any weapons on them?
No, ma'am. Why safety?
Alright, are you able to have security meet them right at like that front main gate and all?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Alright, what is your name?
Maurice Brown.
5 minutes later.
So in all reality, what's actually going on is I'm exercising my rights today to film in public. Plus, I have to file a FOIA request for this department. I tried to convey that to him. He called out his boss, the young lady that you was just standing right there. That was his supervisor. She had no pushback at all. However, he still tried to impede my movement from me conducting my business. So I was just hoping, wishing, and praying that the city of Elgin, you guys obviously come out here and educate this fine young gentleman that what we're doing today is just exercising rights and to leave me unmolested. That'd be great.
Okay, so what are you trying to do there?
So basically, like, I was standing in public just filming, not making sure not to go past any restricted doors.
Okay.
Just in the lobby. And then I have to file a FOIA request with this department. And I was trying to let him know that it's a right for us that we can do it. I don't think he's familiar, but he's not interested in knowing either. So.
Well, you understand this place is a very sensitive place.
I can understand that, but and that's another thing that I agree with, right? Even if it is sensitive, I'm standing in public, making sure not to go past anything private.
Okay.
So I'm just in the lobby, which is legal.
Okay. Well, while you're filming clients in the lobby. You can't do that.
That's correct. Long as
That's their privacy.
there's no expectation to privacy in public, sir. That's the law, state law.
To conduct their business, sir. This is what it's office for. Their privacy.
Okay, yeah, that's if they go past a restricted door. We talking about the lobby. The lobby, there's no privacy at all, sir. So, I'm shocked that you don't know it, but I mean, there's a lot of people that don't know it. I just don't want my rights to be infringed upon. So that's just a request. So we're talking, it actually is. It's just a request.
See this ILCS number?
Yeah.
That's a statute. That's a legal
Yeah, but
statute.
that's not a statute for
Criminal
recording.
Trespass to state-supported land.
That's correct.
A
So
person commits criminal trespass to state-supported land when he or she enters upon the land supported in whole or in part with state funds or federal funds administered or granted through state agencies or any building on the land after receiving prior to the entry notice from the state
Which I have now.
representatives that entry is forbidden or remains upon the land in the building after receiving notice from the state or its representative. Oh, that's just trespass.
that's correct. So there's no statute saying that's.
Okay. Well, this gentleman asked you to leave, right?
Yeah, but he can't ask me to leave when I have official business here.
She just read it.
No, she just said it's trespass, sir.
Yeah.
So
And he asked you to leave.
that statute,
And it also
I would have to interfere with someone's enjoyment of the land, sir, and I'm not.
She just read you the statute, right?
I'm
if somebody from this area asks you to leave,
How you pronounce your name, officer?
Officer Nemtsov.
Nemtsov. What I'm trying to tell you,
Okay.
what she read to me, the statute, I would have to, and basically, I would have to interfere with someone's enjoyment of the land.
Not necessarily.
That's what the statute says, sir. I'm telling
She
you,
just read it to you.
Sir.
If they ask you to leave, it's right there.
You can't ask me to leave if I have official business.
No, they
Your
can't.
official business just to record other people.
That and to file a FOIA. Those are rights.
Okay. You
I mean, if
file
you,
a FOIA online.
I know, I can do it in person as well.
Okay. You can do it without the camera, though, I think.
And I also can do it with the camera because the
they're
state of
requesting-
Illinois says ACLU versus Alvarez already said that I can film public officials in the course of their duties. I mean, it's okay. If you guys want to step on my rights today and wage war, that's okay. Then we just ask for a supervisor and we go that way.
Well, this is
It's okay.
state police property, so I'm going to deflect to them. They would know their policies more than I would.
This is state police property.
State police, state facility.
It's a state facility.
Okay.
This isn't Elgin Police, so I would.
So we
deflect-
would need what? Illinois State Police to come out?
No.
State security
Can
right here.
you speak more onto the?
Well, he's
policies you
security.
guys have?
You state.
Yeah, no, but you see it's on his badge, it says security. Yeah, so she said state police. It's a difference.
Yeah, either way. Either way, they ask you not to film, right?
That's just it. They ask me, sir, but we're talking about I have rights.
And
Rights
so,
to do so.
As their
So
security,
should I surrender my rights? Is that what you guys asking me to do?
As their security, if he asked you to leave, if you're causing a disruption to normal business,
And I'm not.
what you are.
I'm causing a disruption, sir, by just standing in place recording?
The lady who just left asked us that you erased your video of her. She was uncomfortable.
A citizen?
Yes.
Oh, no, that's not going to
It's
happen.
on my.
It's not gonna.
Yeah.
That's not gonna
Oh, you guys are recording as well?
Yes.
Okay, yeah. So, I mean, even if she did, like I said, you're in public. I know precisely what I'm doing. This ain't my first rodeo. I know precisely what I'm doing. My rights have been violated numerous of times. And we go from there. That's okay. If that's what's going to happen today, then we'll just go from there. No problem.
What are you trying to FOIA?
I'm trying to FOIA just public and general information from this department itself. I told him that soon. I was like, man, as soon as I get that, that's it. I don't have any more business. Why is that being impeded on?
videotape this, sir.
Because I have a right to, sir. I just gave you case law and everything, sir. So we're going to disregard the case law that says I can't do it.
You can't video
That
inside people
statute
inside their
isn't clear
privacy.
enough for me. The trespass, because that's just a trespass statute. It has nothing to do with videography.
That's
So
exactly
that's a
right.
policy of yours. it might be different than any that I know of, you know.
That's exactly right. That's all I'm saying.
If they were to
That's all I'm
quote a
saying.
different statute, I would go with it. I just don't know a statute on whether or not you can videotape on a state.
I'd have been out of here, man, long time ago, man.
You know what I mean?
Long time ago.
Yeah.
I can't speak to that. I mean, if that's your guys' policy, that's, you know, like, that's another thing.
If I don't leave, I'll be arrested. That's all I need to know when I'm
You
going.
would first be issued a DACR citation.
I'll be issued a DAC.
It's a city ordinance violation citation.
Okay.
And then if you continue to remain on the property and cause problems, then we would have to take
So it is a lawful command at this moment that I leave.
if this gentleman has asked you to leave.
I'm asking the
that's
officers.
disturbed.
I'm just asking you guys.
It's not, this is not my business.
Wait, because he's a security. He can't give me a lawful command. I'm asking the officer here that's trying to enforce.
He's a person who works for the business, so he can ask you to leave.
Okay, so I'm asking you, though, if he asks me to leave, are you going to give me a lawful command? Because asking and a command is two different things. If he asks me, I'm going to decline. If you demand I leave, then I leave.
I'm telling you, if you don't leave, I'm going to issue a DACR citation, which is a city ordinance violation for trespass.
For trespass, okay. And then what's your badge number and your name? 410. Okay, so and I'm not able to conduct my FOIA. I just wanted to get that on camera, and I'm going.
You know, I can give you the paper out here. They just don't want you in there recording.
I understand what you're saying, officer, but I mean, you know, the city of Elgin just stepped in a lot of mess because we talking about rights. That's all. That's what I'm saying. So, I mean, matter of fact, if the sergeant come to the scene, can you call him out here?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, appreciate it. Yeah, maybe we'll go from there.
Yeah.
How are you?
How you doing, Sarge? Like I've been trying to explain to your officers here in the security all day, man, is that what we're doing today is just exercising rights. The first one would be to film in public, publicly accessible areas, making sure not to go past any restriction doors. The second thing we was trying to do was file a FOIA, which is an additional right. They're stepping on those rights today, so I was just wanting to see if you was going to come out as you being the superior over everybody here to see if you're willing to educate everybody that I have a right to do so.
So here's the thing, you're obviously dealing with a government building.
That's correct.
Right? So they have signs in there that says no video photography.
Okay.
So they have those signs. Did you see those signs posted?
I seen those signs.
Okay. So therefore they have the right to refuse you.
Off a sign.
Yep. Because you're dealing with a governmental agency.
Which is public property.
It is, but if inside they might have a separate, because it's human, this is the
Department of Human Services. Right.
So, therefore, if they have those signs up, they have the right to do that. And so, two things can happen. Is either you want to go and fill a FOIA, that's your main thing, right?
Well, my main thing would be to film in public.
Okay.
But the FOIA is a right as well, and I have to do that as well.
Okay. So, two things can happen is that you can not film, go inside, fill out your FOIA, and leave.
So surrender my rights to film.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. Or you can just stand out here and film. They'll bring you the form. You can fill it out, hand it back to a security officer, and he'll take your FOIA inside.
So that's my only two options.
Go inside one more time with the filming, then you will be trespassed.
So, okay, so if I go inside exercising my right to film, I will be trespassed. Okay, so we're going to convert a constitutionally protected activity into a crime today.
So,
under your watch, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
And you got to remember, you're talking about dealing with a governmental agency that's bigger than Elgin Police Department. You're talking about state police.
I know.
Else. So
that's public property, though, regardless.
I know.
So
that's where you take it up with like your congressman, senator, state rep, all that.
I mean, I hear what you're saying, Sarge, but y'all making a huge mistake today.
And you got to understand this. These guys have supervisors too, right?
Of course.
So then I would be reaching out to their supervisors saying, I want to exercise my rights.
I definitely am. Yeah, I'm definitely going to reach out to their supervisors and yours too, though, Sarge, and yours too, because you guys are here enforcing policy instead of law.
I understand it. But I'm telling you, because of what they have posted inside, we kind of have to go with what they have.
Not their policy, Sarge. You're a law enforcement. You're not policy enforcement?
I know I'm not policy enforcement.
But you're here enforcing it.
No, they have it signed up there that says you will be arrested for trespass.
They don't have that.
Yeah, they have the sign. He showed me.
You said they have a sign saying you'll be arrested for trespassing. Because she tried to show me something and it didn't even have a photography statute to it. I knew it didn't.
So.
Yeah, and I have a right to decline.
So right here, no filming, no video, right?
That's correct.
And then right here, we get down into criminal trespass to state-supported land.
That's correct.
What you're on.
State-supported land, which is still public property.
I understand, but that's the statute that they're going to follow.
Okay. Well, it's cool. Where's you guys' police department at?
Mine?
Yeah.
We're at 151 Douglas Avenue.
And then does that department have 1, 2 deputy chiefs, or how does that go? Like, who's the higher in command there?
Well, you have a chief.
Of course.
Then it goes deputy chief. and then there's a commander. There's 3 commanders.
3 commanders. Okay. So if you can, Sergeant, while you're here, can I get all you guys' badge numbers and names, and I'll be good to go?
Sure.
All right, for sure.
You ready?
Oh, you gonna speak it?
Why not?
Oh, okay, cool.
You want to write it down?
Yeah.
Or you want to keep it on film?
Writing it down would have been great, but that's okay. All right.
The incident highlights crucial questions regarding the legal and constitutional rights associated with public filming. The person capturing footage of public spaces elicits diverse reactions from both the public and law enforcement. Each interaction reveals insights into the legal principles shaping our communal life, with the First Amendment of the United States Constitution at the forefront. This amendment safeguards freedom of speech and expression, extending to the recording of public officials, including police officers, in areas where individuals have a right to be. While this right is not absolute and must be balanced against concerns for privacy, security, and public order, the established legality of filming in public areas for accountability and transparency purposes is emphasized. The public's initial resistance and law enforcement inquiries underscore a common misunderstanding of this right. The law is clear: individuals do not need to justify filming in public spaces, nor are they generally required to provide identification without reasonable suspicion of a crime. This principle is crucial for asserting public oversight over public servants and fostering the culture of transparency and accountability. Public reactions, ranging from discomfort to curiosity, reflect the societal tension between privacy expectations and the realities of public visibility in the digital age. Navigating these expectations requires a nuanced understanding of privacy rights, which do not broadly extend into public spaces voluntarily entered by individuals. The law enforcement response in the video, aimed at verifying the legality of filming while ensuring no laws are breached, highlights the delicate balance officers must maintain. They must protect constitutional rights while ensuring public safety and order. De-escalation techniques showcased in the video are essential tools for both the filmer and law enforcement, managing potentially volatile situations and preventing unnecessary conflict. The importance of these techniques cannot be overstated, contributing to the peaceful assertion of rights and the maintenance of public order. We want to hear what you think. Share your thoughts in the comments. Your voice is important in shaping discussions on important topics. Let's keep exploring, asking questions, and getting involved in the world to make sure our rights are respected and our communities are safe.